Hey there, YouTubers! What up, schmucks? I don't know why I started like that. I'm sorry. Anyways, it's been a long time coming to this. We've been talking about it since, well, last summer. Finally building a computer. I'm here with my friend Dylan here, who will know how to assemble it. I know a good amount, but not enough to actually do it confidently. So, if you want to see the specs, leave a comment. Otherwise, I'm not going to go through and list it. Otherwise, you know what we're running on this, Minecraft. I think if you've watched the podcast, you know it's going to be a Ryzen 9 3900X. Graphics card, though. That's a whole story about that. So we were waiting to get the 3070. But, we were going to get a 2070 Super. But we ended up not doing that. Instead, we got a 2080 Ti for the same damn price. Because the 3070 apparently has the same performance. But we're going to wait and see what happens. I do kind of want to sell the 2080 Ti. I sound crazy, but I kind of want to sell it to get the newer one because it does have other things that are going to be useful, especially if the ray tracing performance is better. Because Minecraft Let's Play in RTX sounds like a fun time and could be really clickbaity and could get lots of views. Alright, let's get started. We'll get the motherboard out and we'll go from there. So Dylan claims that he's never held this many cores in one hand, nor installed a CPU this expensive.
Not this big. I have done a 3800X, not a 3900X.
This is the first time for everyone.
Gold corner on the board, which is almost always the same. Pin down.
Well,
Easy.
The most nerve-wracking part is now over.
That was the hardest part.
Yeah. Now, do you want to install RAM or the cooler first? Oh, no, wait. You didn't want to install the cooler, did you?
No, we can install the cooler. I don't see a point in not doing that, I suppose. It might make cable management harder later, but it needs to be done. Let's do the RAM down, because that one's easy. And
Alright, I installed RAM.
we can do cooler.
I've installed RAM before.
That's the easy part.
Yep.
Match your notches with the wrist.
Should be good.
Pull your tabs out. The ones on that side might be stationary.
Those are stationary. Alright. Am I in right or no?
Should have clicked. 2 clicks on each side. You gotta give it a little bit of force. It won't break her though.
Not gonna lie, laptop RAM's honestly easier.
Much easier. Much easier.
It just slides right in.
Yeah.
And then you don't know if it's in all the way still.
Correct.
Been there, done that. I think I edited it out of that video actually. The screw up went to boot and I was just like, wait a minute, it still only says 4 gigs. What's going on here? With how cheap RAM is, guys, we can go to 64 gigs if we really want.
Wouldn't take next to nothing.
I think it's in.
Yeah, looks good.
All right then.
RAM's installed.
Yeah, M.2 I suppose.
Yeah.
Haven't done an M.2 yet.
So these are pretty easy. Match up the notch, slip it in, kind of like a SODIMM, and then just press her down.
Now
and
we
then
need a
tiny screwdriver should be, I want to say, that guy. Hold her down with one finger, pop her in place.
We have 1 terabyte, guys, for boot, which should be plenty.
It should be more than plenty.
Unless
You're me, who has a 2 terabyte.
well,
Oh, my boot drive is 1. I lied.
I could theoretically fill this up pretty damn quick. because my roommates want to play Warzone. I should be able to cross-platform with them, theoretically.
Yep. I have done it many a time.
Warzone will take up a quarter of this.
Okay, let's do the cooler.
Right
now.
So I figured, you guys know me by now, I think. I'm the kind of person who likes to skimp out on things once in a while, and I did skimp out on the cooler. This, as you can already tell, this sounds bad, but when you're looking at products, if you want to know something's cheap and a knockoff, this isn't Spanish. No. It's some sort of Asian language, probably Japanese or Mandarin, one of the two. Either way. Pro tip, it's got that on there. Probably not the most expensive thing in the world, unless you're buying Huawei, I guess. But you can't get Huawei in the United States anymore, so problem solved. So RAM's installed, M.2's installed, CPU cooler's installed.
Now you gotta get the fans put on it.
Yes.
Throw a graphics card on it. Power.
No. Oh, right. You want to boot it before I put it in there, right?
Always do your boot test before putting it in a case.
No, Linus always says, don't put the side panels on.
That's another rumor. That's when you finish.
It happens to him every single time. He'll put the side panel on and it won't boot. Ladies and gentlemen, Linus always says, you don't become a gamer until you've installed your first graphics card. And this feels ridiculous that my first graphics card installment is going to be a 2080 Ti. Kind of absurd. But that's the way things are going to be. I think we're in. I'm a gamer now, apparently. First boot.
I'll make sure that works. Power supply on.
There's RGB on the freaking motherboard.
Of course there is. And then power reset. Hey. That's what we want to see. Now the world's tiniest monitor.
What is that, even 720p?
I believe it's 768. It's like
what?
It's like 1320 by 768. It's a really weird. There we go. That's what we want to see. Right into the BIOS for some reason. Huh.
We don't have an operating system, that's why.
That's weird. It went right to the BIOS and didn't like prompt for a OS install. It just booted straight to the BIOS, which is really odd. But that's a good sign. It's really hard to see. 3900X 12-core processor at 3.8 gigahertz, 32 gigs of RAM. Currently running at 2133, but we can fix that later.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yep. Recognizes the CPU fan. Yeah, everything looks like it belongs. There's our favorite Rocket Q. Yeah, everything looks good. We're ready to move on and put her in the case.
I can't see myself, but whatever. Well, it's been an adventure. It's now 10 o'clock. We started at 6:30, but that's because we reinstalled the Windows key.
Windows had some issues.
Let's just say we spent probably 30 minutes waiting for Windows to re-download. Anyways, all this was done with the power of a possibly foreign screwdriver. I've never held a foreign screwdriver before. Have you? Yeah, you have. You've installed these kind of stuff.
CPU coolers.
Foreign-made screwdriver. It's a new one. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New regular videos every other Friday, noon Central Time, and good night. Subs for trees. Subs for trees. Subs for trees. Subs for trees. Oh, you're still here? I thought I told you to go home. Oh, you want more? I'm flattered. Check out the playlist. If you want exclusive content, check out my Instagram, Dr_sheep_YouTube. That's all lowercase. If you want to help the earth, subscribe. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to plant 10 trees. If you feel that's too small, then check out my channel chart where I lay out even bigger goals. Finally, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet watch time. Bye.